Hi, I'm Cindy, Midlife Psychic, and if you're here to watch me ruin things, you came to the right place. So let's get started. So welcome to my very first in the series of Cindy Runes It. And I hope that you will ruin things with me because it's more fun to ruin things together. I'm going to be using these runes that look like this. For those of you who have worked with runes before, have seen them, they can be wood, they can be stone, little discs that have symbols on them, ancient symbols that can be used in doing readings. So staying with the natural products with messages on them, I also have my box of rocks here. And these stones I'll be ending with a message on. And all of them have a word like love. Like I think we're gonna love this new series and using the runes to help us answer some questions. You can get these at any one of your local spiritual stores that you have in your area, or you can even make them. There's a lot of YouTube videos on how to make your own runes. Very inexpensive. So let's get started with the first question that I wanted to ask of the runes has to do with a dream I had. This was at least a month ago, but it stuck with me. So please let me know your impressions in the comment section, or grab your runes and let's pull together and tell me what you think the meaning of this dream is. And this was more than a dream. It was one of those dreams that I know there's a message in. I was home and all of a sudden someone knocked on the door. I opened the door and they said, "Hey, it's an emergency. Can we please use your phone?" And I'm like, "Don't you have a phone?" And they said, "Well, the phone lines aren't working. Can we use your phone? It's urgent. The president has been in an accident and nobody's coming." I'm like, "Well, that doesn't seem right." Yeah, so I let this person use the phone. I said, "Well, let's go down and check and see what's happening." So we went down to see what was going on, and sure enough, down in this area there was what appeared to be the current president unalived. But what was very strange is that there was another president with him. And I wasn't sure if he was unalive, but there wasn't movement. And I looked at the other president and I was stunned. And the other president was Bill Clinton. Now I know, especially in light of the files that are out there right now, it would make logical sense to say they are related because they're in the files. But I think there's more to it. Yes, they're in the files, but does this have to do with their end date? Is it at the same time? Is there something more than than the files that we know of? They're not both of them coming together in this dream this way without there being something more to it. And what I thought was odd was that nobody was coming to the rescue. So let's ask the runes. And I'm going to take a minute and connect with Spirit and ask for help with this message. So before we get started, let me just take a... Okay, Spirit. Can you tell me about this dream? Is there more to it than just the files? And I'm getting yes. Okay. All right. Can the runes help us with this? Yes. All right. So let's ask the first question of the runes. What reason would these two people be together in this dream? What reason would that be? Okay, so the first rune that I get is called Tiwaz. And this is the rune of honor, justice, leadership, and authority. Okay. So these are definitely two authority figures. They're something about honor and justice. Okay. This is the rune called Dagas. And it is the rune of breakthroughs and awareness. So this gives us some sort of breakthrough or awareness of something. Connection. I'm hearing the word connection. Okay. Kinas. This is torch, revelation, knowledge. All right, you guys, we're onto something here. All right. This is the last one. Fehu. This is about money, wealth, and abundance. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, the connection from them, of course, is their position of power. They're in leaderships and authority positions. But there's something about justice and honor that comes in here. All right, Spirit, help me with this final message. Is there any clarity that you can give to us? And they're showing me right now Bill Clinton. Why are you showing me this president? Because one president feels badly and one president comes clean, while the other does not. It is the response to the negative actions. One president did it without concern about consequences. It was simply self-serving pleasure. And in the end, this president, who has not come clean in the past, will be given an opportunity to rectify this, to give clarity to the nation before his departure date. The other has no moral compass at all. There is only retribution. There is only concern for the self. It perhaps will be a reflection on two guilty individuals and how they made their restitution before their days on the planet have ended. I'm getting chills with this. Okay. Now let's end with an inspiration stone. So here we go. Here is our stone to inspire us. Got a lot of them. Okay. Oh, it's so funny because I grabbed two. Faith and faith. Have faith that what is happening now, while it seems like just craziness, is happening for a reason. And have faith that the universe has our back and that all of this is working to put us in a better place in the future. You know that saying, you got to get ugly to get pretty? We're going through the ugly part, but have faith that we come out the other side of this looking good. See you next time.